Welcome. This is a pick a card reading. I had another reading set that I was getting set up to do, and I went into the kitchen for some water, and this reading came in, and it seems like such a really enjoyable reading to do. It is the night before the April 8th, 2024 solar eclipse. And it just came out the teas and used the Cozy Tea tarot deck and the tea leaves and some wisdom oracle, and just have a pre-eclipse relax and get cozy, just to calm down with all of the energies floating around out there. And I was like, okay, we'll do this one. We'll see how it goes. And I have the card. I have co-create number 40 is with the Irish breakfast tea, because we're getting cozy. Get yourself some tea, relax and enjoy. Pile number 2 is the chamomile, honey, and vanilla with 19 flexible. And with the green tea, we have number 18, serendipity. So you can take a minute, look at, the piles, see which one calls most to you. And I am going to try something. We will see how it goes. But I was notified by YouTube that I can now reply to comments with a short video. And I thought it'd be really wonderful to be able to, I know a lot of times when I view readings, there's always kind of that one lingering question or something. So if you want to use the comments, let me know what reading, which pile, Irish breakfast tea, Irish breakfast chamomile or green tea, and if there's something else you want me to maybe draw another card or two for. I won't be able to get to everyone, and I'm still tinkering with how to do the shorts, but I will try to get to, as many of them as I can, to be able to give you an extra card or two to help clarify, or, just any lingering, you need another card or two. Just put that in the comments, and then I'll get to those during the week or so. It is a timeless reading, but this would be a great reading for any time right before an eclipse, any of the eclipses, the lunar eclipses, solars, or just when you need to find a way to chill and relax and feel cozy again. So, okay, with that, let's get set up to do pile number 1. All right, pile number 1. Did you get your cup of tea? Did you pause the video and get your cup of tea? Get some, calming refreshment. For some reason, I don't know why, but I did pull 2 charms for you real quick. And the first one that came out, it's the paw with the little heartbeat leading to the heart. So what I'm getting is, for those of you who have pets, I just heard, 1, make sure that they're comfortable and keep them comforted through the eclipse, or just tend to their needs also. I was originally going to say, maybe your pet will be a comfort to you, but then I heard, to be very mindful of whatever animals that you have, just to do what you can to keep an eye on them, keep them comfortable, see if they need anything extra. I know my dog is been running around really, really energetic, and she's not very energetic. So I know she needs a lot more playtime with me for some reason in the days leading up to this eclipse. So that's something to keep in mind. The other thing that came out is a mermaid. I don't know if you can see that too well. I just heard, go watch just The Little Mermaid. Go watch, if your nerves are just amok and your mind is spinning with all of the adult concerns, go watch one of the, you know, animated kids movies. I know that sounds so foolish. It's silly to say that, but for someone, yeah, there's just somebody who needs to hear it's okay. Just go watch some cartoon kid movie that if you had like a 6-year-old, they'd love it, or an 8-year-old or something, and just let yourself be that child and watch that. If you need to just spend the 2 hours not having to adult, because sometimes we need a break from adulting, and it's okay. So that's the message there. Okay, we're gonna get some tea leaf tarot, tea leaf cards, the tea leaf oracle. Fortune cards is what they're called. I have the box right over here. I don't have the book though. Oh. I'm kind of like scattered. I do these in 2 parts because I have tiny hands. So we'll get a few from here. And these, okay. And I take these 2. Those. And that one. And that was an awful lot, and that's just 1 stack. So I won't spend, okay, you want to come out. We're going to have a whole bunch of these. Okay. Is there anything else that should come out? There. And am I told one more time I'm supposed to do? Okay, we're not going to take all of those. There's way too many of them here. Okay, and these can go back. And I just was guided to the co-create card and was reminded to let you know that one of the things to remember is you're always co-creating with the universe. And you never have to go and do anything alone. And I'm hearing, for those of you who needed to take a break from adulting and go watch a cartoon movie, okay, you're not alone. And what I'm feeling right now, kind of like that single mother feeling of, why am I having to do it all alone? And I'm really just tapping into energies of people who are single. There's some college students that I can feel who, between work and study and expectations of friends to go out and socialize, it's too much. And for some reason, the message is that the universe is also there with you, so you are not alone in it. You may, even if you're a single parent, you have, like, I'm being told to point to the owl. I will figure out a better lighting system in here eventually. Sorry, I'm pointing to the owl. The wisdom is there. And like the leopard over here, it's sort of like the universe knows how to calm what is like that predator, that everything in the world that keeps you feel like you're under attack from. Like the bird's not, the owl, it's wise. It's like calm as anything. And then, there's the leopard just looking away like, oh, okay, I'll leave you alone for a little bit. Okay, so that was a message that somebody needed to hear. And I'm told to take these from the top to the bottom. And to ensure that this does not go on for 9 hours and the eclipse is over by the time we do this, we're just going to go through pretty quickly on these, okay? So we have this, we have February, and what I see is it's being blown away. So there's just like, if for those of you who are having difficulties in February, or some troubles started in February, those are going to be pushed away with the eclipse, is what I'm being told on that. Is there anything else for February? And I'm told, like, even if it's not something that revolves around February, it's very important to understand that, yes, the universe is giving it a swift breeze. There's even, like, if you can barely see it, the tree back here just blowing. It's just getting blown away. So something's getting frozen out of your life by the universe. And we are with the co-create card. So the universe is helping you with things. And one of the things is that it's blowing away and freezing out something that's been a problem in your life. We have Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Very much corresponds with things being blown away by the universe. And things are going to change within you. You will be feeling better. Is there anything I'm not? But it takes time. So don't expect an immediate change, is what I'm being told. And then we have Ink Pot, which is problems to be resolved. So it sounds like for this group, some of you do have problems going on, but it's not, with this, it's going to take time. They won't necessarily be done and taken care of overnight, but just keep a steady pace at it and remember to take breaks and you will get this resolved. Lily is spiritual love, and that's a reminder to, you have to keep tending to your own spiritual well-being, and I'm being told physical, mental, emotional, all of those well-beings. So there's an importance to take that time out from everything, even if it's just a 5-minute break now and then where you go and you just take some deep breaths and just let your mind be still. And then we have January, another one. I mean, we have January and February right here, and this is the freezing. So it is, something is being frozen, and I'm being told some people feel like for the January card, some of you may have felt like you were just frozen. Things are stuck. They're not moving forward. Something in you felt shut down and just went cold. That's going to be warming up. Okay. I'm being told to look at the next card for a clarification on that. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Archway. Some of you literally might have felt left out in the cold, may not have been able to find a job or find a work, or got passed over for the promotion, things like that. Or you just could not find the pathway forward, and that's going to be changing. Great passion. And I think what that's saying is where you're headed to from this period of time is to something that you're more passionate and you care more about. Okay. Vine. Seek out information that will help you. Problems to be resolved, I'm being reminded of. And things will not always be this way. A change is coming and that it's going to take time. You do have to put your work into this too. And, the universe will help you, but you're probably going to have to do a little bit of research to see what options you have. You may have to ask for help from other people, but definitely see what other things are available that could help you. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Okay, so some of you, it's not for everyone. Some of you did lose a job or just get dumped or something like that. You know that. Sorry if I hope that's just a small percentage of the people watching But yeah, parting of the ways. And the other thing that just came through is, for some of you, you know that this is not a predictive thing. Like, so if you're in a relationship or something, or you're at a job, this is not I don't predict things that will, like, specifically happen, like you're going to get fired kind of thing. No, I can't. There's too much free will and the energy changes too much. But I can give generalities of, based on the energy of the moment, and just depending on the choices that you make, there may be a parting of ways from a business. Seek out information that will help you. And we did have new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening. So some of you are looking for a new employment where you're more, there's more passion. You're looking for a new romance that has more passion. So upcoming maybe, and I just heard that some of you are kind of in this cold, this January freeze out and everything. You've already had this happen. For some people, this already happened. Some people are in the middle of it. Some people, it's sort of on the horizon, depending on your free will. Okay. I can't believe how many of these I pulled. You will be shown the way. Okay, it's candle. You will be shown the way. All I'm being told is that's it. That's all that needs to be said. Someone needed to hear that. You will be shown the way. And I'm being reminded, yes, seek out information that will help you, and you will find the path. And then we have chain of events that will affect your life. So what you're going through is a process. And that's like, things, this caterpillar, it's a process. You don't just spontaneously go from caterpillar to butterfly. There's a process. So this is a whole chain of events leading to someplace, where you have more passion and you're happier. Increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So it's just another confirmation that these changes are moving you to a place where, either if it's a work-related thing, where it's not only something you enjoy more, but might even make more money at, or you just spiritually, it's better a fit for you. These are good changes. Casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. And the end of the situation is the crappy stuff. Just the junk, the garbage, the stuff that, maybe earlier in the year, January, February, or even, I'm being told, even for years, for some of you, you have been just trying to figure out your way out of a situation or to a place that you felt fit better for you and your higher good. And that's just kind of what's going through. So take comfort in that. Change can be scary, but the cards are reaffirming each time. It's like, yeah, change is coming, but you know what? You will be shown the way, spiritual love, great passion, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. These are great things that, you know what, the bumpy ride is kind of worth it. And we started out with it's okay to take a break and stop adulting for 2 hours to go watch a movie once in a while. If you can squeeze it in. Be kind to yourself. Grapes. Time to go out and have fun. Okay. Yeah. Like I just said, be kind to yourself. And now the card says time to go out and have fun. Okay. So group 1, it's okay. You're allowed to take a break for a few minutes and rejuvenate. watch a stupid movie or a silly movie or a funny movie, or, if you need to get out a good cry and you're just not the type of person who can let yourself cry, watch one of those movies that will make you cry, because if it's from the movie or from anything, when the tears come out, they do the same thing. So, yeah, or just go dancing. Just do what you love for a little while, And then we have affairs with your family. And this is the family tree. I'm just getting something, ancient. And it's very interesting. I'm being told. Okay, I don't know if you can see this at all on the camera, but here's the tree with all the green leaves. And in February, we have this tree here where the cold wind just blew all the leaves off the branches. So for some of you, this is kind of repairing things within your family, or finding your soul family in replace of. So if you need to find your soul family because your birth family is not, just not good for you, then that's that, okay? And the last card we have here is Sunrise. New creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. So this is all really beautiful stuff. But we still have to get the Cozy Witch Tarot. Okay, I'm gonna, come on, everybody pile back up, pile up. And I was supposed to hold this up and remind you, the universe is co-creating all of this with you. All right, so even when it seems like you are alone, you don't know what to do next, keep remembering, just all of that we went through with the tea leaves, and then that the universe is creating with you, okay? And you can count on that. And I'm being told Irish. I don't know, somebody might be Irish. I don't know. Your 4-leaf clover or something. Okay, so let's get out. I'm just going to ask if there's anything we need to know here. Anything that, would help to know, to calm, to relax, to get cozy. I'm being told to look at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles. Having it all looks different to everyone. That is so beautiful. Your version of having it all and being happy does not have to be the same as your neighbors or your coworkers or other family members. And I'm being told that's just kind of sit with that. Having it all looks different to everyone. Okay? And the go out and fun card, go out and have fun card, it just ties back in what's really in your, spiritual love, okay? We have Queen of Wands. Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. And I'm being told it's okay to believe in what you know brings you happiness. Having it all looks different to everyone. What makes you happy isn't necessarily going to make someone else happy. And that's okay. And then we have the 5 of Cups. Spilled tea isn't the end of the world. And you know what? It's kind of cute that we have a spilled tea in here. For those of you who need to cry, yeah, go watch the Tearjerker movie, or just let yourself go cry, and just find a way to laugh afterwards. Because you know what? Release the tears and then smile and know the universe is right here. And look at the colors, how they match together. The universe has you. Even when it feels like everything is breaking apart, The universe is right there with you. The universe knows where you're headed, and it's going to help you get to the place you need to go. Okay, pile number 1. Hopefully that gave you a little bit of calm, helped you relax for the eclipse. And definitely just a reminder again, because we had this out, I'm gonna say it one more time. Anyone with pets, animals, even, just the birds and stuff outside of the house, just be mindful of the animals. And I'm being told, be careful when you're driving also, in case some of the animals are a little off. You want to watch out to make sure, the squirrels have plenty of time to get out of the way. That is such a, oh my God, I'm so sorry I said that. Like, it's so, we have so many squirrels and deer in my neighborhood that it's like, I don't know if that message was for you all, but I'm hearing like that was a message for me, because I do have to go to the store and run some errands tomorrow. And we have like new construction nearby, and they cut down a forest, which meant the deer moved in over here. So that, I'm sorry guys, sometimes I get messages for me and I tell them to y'all, and then I go, oh, okay, I'm supposed to make sure when I go out tomorrow, watch out for the animals. But it's a good thing to remember wherever you are, do take care of your pets. And if you do need a clarification on anything, I am going to give that where I can reply with a short video to a comment. So if you want a clarification, let me know which pile you watched and what resonated and what you'd like an extra card or two. I can't get to everybody, obviously, but I'll try to get to, whoever I'm called to do that for. And hopefully technology during Mercury and retrograde will work for us. Okay. You're welcome, if you were drawn to any of the other piles, to go ahead and take a look there, but this is a lot to take in, and yes, having it all looks different for everyone. Welcome everyone who picked pile number 2. I pulled out 2 charms, and I'm not the biggest charm person, so sometimes they do have a message that I can grasp real quick on, and it's a little hard to see. It's just like, it's not a real crystal. It's a pink crystal like heart, and there's something, I'm not sure. There's also an odd-shaped seashell. Odd-shaped sea. There's something about, there's a uniqueness about you that you need to learn to love. Or you're allowed to love this uniqueness. And there's something strange in the stuttering, and it may be something you're even uncomfortable talking about. Strange shaped seashell, like, it's like the words just don't even want to come out about something, but you do love this about yourself. So that's a message, maybe not for all of you, but for some of you. That's just a little bit message that came out. And we have card 19, flexible. Now is not the time to be rigid, because things are in flux. And just being able to say, okay, you know what? I'm going to go with what shows up at each moment. I know I can trust my intuition. I know I can trust the universe. I know whatever's going to happen, things will work out in the end. And I'm hearing like, even if it goes all amok, you know what, tonight I'm going to go lie down. I'm going to sleep in my bed. and have some good dreams and maybe go astral. It's just keep kind of like that sort of like, yeah, it could all fall apart, who knows? Yeah, it'll be fun. Oh my goodness. That is for a message that's supposed to be like, hey, here's an easy way to calm down and relax with the solar eclipse coming, or whenever you're hearing this. That just is, I don't know. Somebody told me that. I just wouldn't calm down. I don't know about you. So pile number 2, I guess you calm down different than I do. We're gonna like go ahead and grab some tea leaves. I'm laughing so much. Wow. Oh my goodness. Pile number 2, there is so much joy and laughter coming through. And it's such a sweet laughter. I don't God, I don't even know how to explain this. I'm sorry if anyone's bothered by, my expression of God there. Oh. It just is. Like some of you know how to like have like the most amazing like roaring belly laugh, and like where you just feel it in your whole body. So I don't know why, because I'm just feeling that, and it's a joy. So maybe the message is like, it just don't worry about it, because you know what, find the comical in the chaos. Just find the comical in the chaos, I guess, is the message that's supposed to come through on that. And I'm like, I keep closing my eyes though, and I don't know why. Like I'm trying to see what I'm doing, and I just like my eyes are just like Spirit's just shutting my eyes for some reason, and I'm not seeing anything behind my eyes. I don't think so. But there's an openness. There's just things are opening, and just it's clearing that laughter, that good-hearted, that just that frequency of like, let it just be whatever it's gonna be. As long as it's not like a dangerous thing, and there's no feeling of there being any dangers or harm. Things just go amok and get a little chaotic, but everybody's okay. It's that kind of thing, and it's just like, just laugh, because like there's no point in getting upset and angry about this stuff. It's all gonna blow over. So for those of you who have some really heavy, serious stuff, probably another pile. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm laughing like this. Oh my goodness. Okay, but like I want to like, I don't laugh like this in readings. Oh my goodness. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna try and get like what's at the bottom. Guaranteed success is at the bottom of the deck of that I'm holding here. Okay, we'll get further into it, because like a part of me is like also like there's like inside, like kind of like more towards like just below the heart into the solar plexus, into the root. It's like, look, there are things that are serious that we can't laugh like this about, okay? But there is a time and a place for when you need to have that carefree laughter. Okay, let's get some. That was so weird. Oh my goodness, that just, I can't believe, I still want to laugh. It's so weird. Okay, let's just, okay, I'm gonna take this. These will come out. Okay. Oh, shark. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna put those down. Is there? Okay, Spirit, I need like a little bit of focus here. I'm being told to take this deck and take that one at the bottom. This. What other ones do we want? There is a serious side of things, okay? I don't think we should deny that. Angel at the bottom of the deck. And then last one. And I'm taking that. Okay. Okay, we're supposed to do this pile is what I'm being told right now. It's a real shift in the energy, and I did see it in one of the cards that came out. Yeah, that was a really, I kind of got overwhelmed with the energy that came through for the laughter. And hopefully I can refocus and recenter this so we can be right on course for this. Let me see. Oh, wow. Be careful. Do not take risks. Claw. This is a really, Spirit, this is a really conflicting message. Because there's the carefree laughter. But then there are like the serious things that you just can't be joking about. So we do have that on that side. Okay, what is this here? December. All I'm thinking with December is just like, we have these beautiful holidays that we celebrate, and we look at all of these, joyful things. And like, even as a pagan, we celebrate, pagans celebrate Christmas. I don't know. Whatever, or the New Year or whatever. Sorry for my janky little lighting system here. I got it at the Dollar Tree today. Oh my gosh, this is like, I should just delete this message, but it needs to be heard by someone, and I'm gonna hope that 99% of everyone picks pile 1 and 3, because there is just a small portion of you for number 2s. But there's this mix in December of like, it's that feeling of like the first Christmas after a loved one's died. It's just, there's something in this message that says, you know what, that's, oh God, for every season, turn, turn, turn. Is that the Beatles? I can hear it in my head. A time to laugh, a time to cry, a time to reap, a time to sow. You might want to just like go listen to that song and listen to the lyrics. But I think that's like a big part of this message is, there's a time for everything. If you know that song, please do put it in the comments. Please. I am going to Google this later. I might put it in there or not. But if you know the song, I don't think it's the Beatles, though. I'm not going to get stuck on that. But it's like, I can't. There's a time to laugh, a time to cry, a time to reap, a time to sow. And I can hear the song playing faintly in the background. I can't make any of the words out. And I think that's a big part of the message, is that, minding the time of when you have to be serious about things and when you need to go and laugh. And It's almost coming back to this message. This is not going to be for everyone that's listening right now. Okay. The charms. I'm dropping things. It's just all gone amok. It's just like, oh my goodness. I've never had a reading quite go like this before. And I'm going to bump into the table. If this is your reading, then like it just kind of like, this is how life is going for you, huh? But I was trying to pick up this weird looking shell and the heart and loving something about yourself. Like for some of you, there may be a challenge or a difficulty in your life, but you're giving your love to it and you're learning how to laugh despite it and even with it sometimes. And like, I can't do anything that says anything about medical advice or anything, totally go to a doctor for any of that kind of stuff. I'm not the person to talk to be like, don't look at my readings for medical information or advice. No. But like, it's almost like what it's hard to say this because okay, I'm just going to say it kind of the way it's coming through, but it's like, someone that's dealing with a serious illness, but isn't letting it destroy their spirit. Okay, thank you for giving me a way to say that. Okay, for some of you, it doesn't have to be necessarily a medical problem or anything. And it doesn't mean you're not taking it seriously. It's just that there's a way to accept it and not let it control your life, but just be a part of your life and still enjoy all of the other parts that you have in your life, even though there are some very difficult parts. And I keep hearing that for some of you, it's health issues. And like I said, by no means do tarot readings, no, give medical advice or anything like that. But like, it's something you are taking seriously. You're getting, the right treatments. You're doing the right work. You're going to see the right people for it, the right professionals, not just tarot readers or something like that. Could I put any more disclaimers in here? And I think that's kind of the thing is like, like the fact that I'm putting so many disclaimers in here. It's like, yeah, we're going to laugh about it. We're going to have fun. I'm still going to have fun. This isn't going to destroy me. And that's where your power is. I'm going to accept it. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to go for my treatments if it's a medical thing. I'm going to go do the paperwork if it's a whatever thing that needs paperwork. But you know what? No matter how hard those things are, I am still going to laugh. And whatever this is for you, and it'll be different for each one of you, it's that attitude of, I am not going to let it destroy me. I am still going to know how to smile. I am still going to know how to laugh. This won't destroy me. It will not take away my joy. It may give me a lot of tears now and then, but it will never take away my joy. Okay. And I think we have a whole bunch of tea leaf cards to get through to kind of moving along. Wow. For those of you who picked number 2, the second pile, I am just sending you my love because I am in awe with this. What an incredible power you have to be facing things in this way where it's like, nope. You just like, just putting the hand up. Nope. You can come here. That's the line. I will take care of everything that needs to get done over there, but you're not crossing over here because this is my happy space. Wow. That is like some massive, massive spiritual strength. And mental and emotional and physical. I mean, it really is. That is just, I am in awe. Okay, and we have torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. And I mean, can we just like, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, understanding, like torch. I mean, torch to the like, bonfire level is what y'all have for that stuff. Time to get out of a situation. Pale. And for those of you who are struggling with it, like for me, this is like, you know what? No more buckets and buckets and buckets of water. Like no more bucketfuls of tears. It's time to put the line there and say, I am defending this part of my life where I have joy and laughter. I'm almost out of breath now. It's kind of weird. Disappointment in some affair, scissors. So yeah, you know, whoever I'm talking to right now, it's hard. I mean, it is really hard. And don't discount yourself for how strong you've had to be. And I'm getting teary-eyed here. And yes, it's totally okay that there's times you cry. You know, that laughter, sometimes it might feel like a front. It's not always a front. And sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. But sometimes it's you owning your power. But you know what? Crying when you need to cry is owning your power too. You just got to balance it out. All right. Oh, wow. Whoever's this is, please, like, oh, if you feel like sharing, put it in the comments, because I am in awe of this group. I really am. Just the emotions that I'm feeling from who I'm reading for, it's amazing. New home, new attitude, broom. And I'm kind of like, I have to say, I'm giggling. I'm like, just, you know what? Go be a witch and get on your broomstick and do your thing. And it's like, I don't know what else to say about that card. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. And this is telling me it's like you've been working hard, whether it's been on, you know, something in health, something in business, something in any department of your life. You've been working really hard. You have been, you know, crossing every T and dotting every I and double checking and spell checking and getting everything in on time. And it, you know, it's been going on for a while, but the work that you've put into it is going to pay off. This is dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. A fair woman. And I think it's just being fair to yourself. To ignore the blonde hair thing. You know, I mean, if that's something that is like a clue for you that this is your reading, that's cool. But it's fair dealings with yourself. And being fair is being balanced. And, you know, in the justice, it's like you got to keep the scales balanced. And that's between, you know, the crying and the laughing. You keep it that balance. And then we have fair man. So it's just, and this is dealings with a relationship with man, blonde, gray, or whatever. So you have like fair man, fair woman. And it's really balancing the different energies and being fair to both. You guys are taking my breath away here. You really are. Take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. Shark. And I'm hearing you already know. You've known about this for a while. You don't need me to tell you that. You're just like, okay, this card's like for you to tell me. You know, you're telling me like what you already know. This is not me reading a card for you. This is you sending me a card to say, hey there. Like, I already know this is what I'm dealing with. Okay, so that's not me telling you there's a shark on the way. That's you telling me you already got a shark and you wanted me to know. Okay, got it. An angel, spiritual guidance, protection from harm. You know, it's so amazing that like take care, there will be a loss of material wealth. You have shark right next to angel. And it's just the poise of it and holding the candle there. It's just, yeah, you already know. That's pretty amazing. I mean, sometimes I get messages from spirit, but it's really cool to like, I know the shark card came through from somebody that the video's gonna go through and who's gonna be watching this, and somebody watching this wanted me to know. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, I have to move around. My leg is falling asleep. Okay. Scooting around. I'm sorry I'm bumping the camera and everything. Wow. Okay, what do you want? It's like, it is like 12:11. So it's technically now the 8th. So we are technically in the day of the solar eclipse, which will be starting in like 14 hours from now, but it's 12:11. And we are 51 minutes and 58 seconds into here. This reading. Seahorse, family matters. Yeah, family matters. The issue for some of you may be family matters. I don't know. The seahorse. Okay, and this is going to go back to this unpronounceable shell and the heart. So it may, for some of you, for those of you who have been watching this and you've continued watching, even though you're not the one with troubles or something going through, you've continued watching this for because it's someone in your family that you care about. So yeah, I mean, just if it is somebody that's in your family, your soul family, your birth family, just someone near to you, you know, all of that admiration and stuff that I've talked about before was the message to you, and how, you know, just an acknowledgement of how you might be feeling about that person, or you might be worried that they're suffering so much. Are they faking the laugh? Sometimes, yeah, they're faking the laugh, but yeah, they're a lot stronger than you can imagine. Tinkered, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. And yes, enjoy family. You diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And when we give our laughter, when we give our tears, we are giving gifts, because we're giving the other person permission to have their laughter and to have their tears. And we're kind of in a world where the tears aren't always permitted, and sometimes it's like, you shouldn't be laughing. This is a really serious situation. It's like, you know, sometimes you just still need to laugh. You can't be serious every second of a serious situation, not 24/7. And that doesn't mean to be joking around and doing things that could interfere with taking care of the situation. It just means that, you know, it's not 24/7. You have time to laugh. And that's a gift we give ourselves. It's a gift we give others. And hat, you will be playing a different role. And we have peace and harmony, wind chime. Some of you, once you get through this, and this isn't for all of you, some of you, once you get through whatever this challenge is, you will turn around and help other people get through it. Okay? It's kind of weird. This like went a wee bit off of... This is like chamomile, honey, and vanilla. Well, there's some honey, there's some sweetness, the vanilla, the chamomile. Yeah, I should have known from picking that tea bag. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we're like, this is supposed to be like how to relax and get cozy before the eclipse, right? This was... You're like, what eclipse? My life has been like in solar eclipse mode for months. You're like, you've been there for so long. You're like, whatever, it's the eclipse, who knows? You have no idea what's been going on in my life. And I love this card. You will be playing a different role, which means like on the other side of this, once you get through this, you will actually know how to help others get through it. I mean, what you're going to be able to help others just... It's so effortlessly, you will just naturally be able to help others. Wow. Y'all are wonderful. And whatever you're going through, I'm not worried about you. I'm just in awe of you. Yeah, so, okay, so let's see what the Cozy Witch Tarot has to say. Let me get myself together. I just set this new space up because I always change things around. I can't wait to do spring cleaning, but I can't do my spring cleaning until I turn off the heat because I have to heat each room individually and I shut off most of my house. Okay, I gotta stop talking. Why am I talking about the heat? I have no idea. I'm gonna finish that because for some reason that was something sensible to someone. Since I have like electric baseboard heat, if you don't know what that is, like each room you control the temperature in that room, so it gets really expensive because it's very expensive. So during the winter there's like parts of the house you just don't use because you don't turn heat on in them, and you kind of like keep things like, you know, like if there's pipes in that room, you got to keep it at least a certain temperature when you're not in there. But yeah, there's like, I can't wait to actually have the whole house to live in again. And I do my spring cleaning and I rearrange everything. So each season it has to change. And it's like, you know, you just have to downsize sometimes and you can only live in this space. And then, you know, the spring comes along and it's like, okay, well, it's cool. I have air conditioning and that's cheaper than the heat. So I can air condition the whole house and I can live in the whole house again. But sometimes, like, the world shrinks a little and then it expands and opens up again. I guess this is the message that was supposed to come through there. Okay, so Cozy Witch, what do you have for us? Okay. I'm getting tired, but I'm still smiling. I have a huge smile on my face. Okay, I went to go flip that cup over. That cup over. Oh my goodness. Group 2, you have got my mind just spinning and giggling and just feeling like whatever the world throws at me, it's going to be okay. On the bottom of the deck is the Sun. Give yourself permission to express joy. And in group 2, I think you know how to do that. And if you haven't gotten to that point, by all means, after sitting through this whole reading, come on. I think you know it's okay to laugh. But yeah, experience joy. The other thing that came out over here, I don't know why I flipped this over. I turned this cup over. I don't know why those words came out of my mouth when I took the 7 of Cups out. Not every great option you're given will be a great option for you. I turned this cup over. And, okay, so some of you are going, you know what? Not for me. No. So, yeah, very much in your own power, very much, doing your own research, knowing your own body, knowing what works for you, knowing who your team is that's helping you through any of these issues. And it's sort of like, nope, that one's not for me. This one's for me. And I'm hearing, no, that woe is me, moping all the time, never going to be happy again. Oh, it's the end of the world. No. That cup ain't mine. I'm like, I got a glass of wine over here, not advocating for that or anything, but I have one cup of tea over here. I don't need that. I've got all these other options. I don't have to just take the sorrow path. I'm being told to do it this way. 8 of Wands. Light a fire under your cauldron and go, go, go. And I think it's just encouraging you to keep going. You're doing the right thing. Go, 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 go. Keep going the way you're going. And it just, like I said, there's going to be peace and harmony, and you will be playing a different role because you'll have gotten through and you'll be helping others. But yeah, keep going because you're doing it the right way. You didn't even need me. What did you need this reading for other than to know that unless all you needed was confirmation that, yeah, you got it. You know what you're doing. You're even sending me cards to tell me stuff instead of me pulling cards to tell you stuff. Okay. That shark card, somebody sent me that one. That somebody pulled a card for me and sent it here. So you got it going on. It's okay. And we have 3 of Wands. Put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or another. And I think one way or another is that attitude you have. One way or another, I am getting through this. And then we have 3 of Pentacles. What's the saying? Teamwork makes the spell work. And it's just to let you know, you're not alone. But it sounds like, you know what? I think group 2, most of you do know who you have as your support network. Who's your team? Who's your soul family? And whatever it is you're going through, keep going. Go, go, go. Like it said. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. And don't forget that laughter. I mean, that joy that I got to feel and experience during this reading. I just want to give you my gratitude for that. That's so much more joy than I'm used to feeling. So, and to know that that's coming through in a reading. That's essentially for people who are going through an amazingly huge challenge in their lives. That could be depressing and just have them thinking the end of the world. And now you guys let this beautiful amount of joy flow through me. To be able to do this reading for you has been a gift. And I am experimenting, by the way, with this new, I can reply to comments with a short video that'll just go to the comment. There's a way to do it. I haven't tried it yet. So if there is, I can't, obviously I can't make a short video for everyone who comments and asks for an extra card, but I want there to be an exchange, an interaction, and okay, I want to know, at least comment, who threw me a shark here? Come on. I want to know. But yeah, I'll try to, usually within a week or so. If there's a comment requesting, you know, I listened to group 2 and I still had this question, can you pull a card? If I feel like Spirit wants to deliver an answer through me and I have the energetic ability to spend the time doing it, I'll try and get maybe an extra card to put as a comment reply video, as a short, if that makes sense. Just give it a try. Let me know if you need another card in the comments. You might get a little short video reply with a card. That's all. I just heard, oh, no, it's not. Oh, gosh. Wow. What an amazing, amazing group. Group number 2. Thank you for this reading. Thank you for letting me do this. Okay, group 3. You picked Serendipity, number 18. And this is just kind of there's a youthful joy to this card. And really just enjoying the coincidences in life. And there's a child in it, like, and it's like 18. I mean, you know, like, oh, that's when we turn into an adult, you know, and the green tea is here. Just, I'm not actually a tea person. I'm a massive coffee drinker, since I don't even have tea in the house. I just have it for other people usually. I have no idea why it's telling me to read this. Enjoy the smooth, fresh taste of this soothing tea any time of the day. There's actually a message in there. And I'm being told, like, it doesn't matter what time of day it is, day or night. You can just find a way to soothe yourself in the moment. There's always a way to soothe yourself in the moment. And some of that may just be remembering those youthful things, the things in your youth that brought joy to you. I pulled a couple of charms. This is so funny. Like group 2 was like, it was a blast. It was absolutely a blast. I'm like so delighted that I got to do that reading. This was the strangest shaped seashell. So whatever it is, there's like something that's very hard to say that's unique about you or going on in your life, and that was the message in theirs. And this though, in this one, it's like it's a playful, fun thing. You also have the fish, and so I'm hearing like splashing in the water and just you know, like when you don't have to like keep swimming, like workout swimming, when you just play in the water, in the pool, if you did that when you were young, or just splash around in the water and enjoy. Oh, those are the 2 terms there that came. And then I also pulled out, it's a fairy, and it was really interesting. I pulled it out and I looked at the card, and it's like, here's these 2 fairies. Like, right, you can put them like side by side like that. It looks like, oh, okay, let's just go out and play with our friends. And, you know, some of you might need to do that. Just like go have some fun with your friends and enjoy. Okay. So first we're going to go ahead and we'll get some tea leaf. And let's see. I gotta refocus here. Okay. I'm still kind of spinning from group 2. I gotta like recenter here. I actually took a break to try and do that and recenter. Okay. And I think that's all that. Is there anything at the bottom? At the bottom is target, a goal-oriented person. I'm being told that might be for someone, but overall, I don't believe Spirit's saying that is part of this particular reading. So that may be a side note for someone. And I'm being told to show it because this is a side note for someone. A goal. Okay, this is just a side note. I don't know if this goes with the rest of what we're going to read from this. But for someone, you're always very like goal oriented. You have to hit your target. You have to hit the target. And we just talked about like splashing around like and having fun and not having to, swim the laps because you got to get so many laps in because that's what your workout is for the day. Sometimes you can do things just because they're fun, not because they are for a goal that you have to accomplish, and take that pressure off of yourself once in a while to just do things for the sake of enjoyment. Okay. That I don't know if that's going to play into the rest of this, but that specifically needed to come out for someone. I'm being told to take this one. Okay. I'm going to take the spill. Okay. And then these are the last two. I will show you, but I'm being told no. It's Broken Ring. This came up in reading number 1. So some of you may have been on the fence as to whether or not to watch reading 1. So if you were, this was in reading 1, Broken Ring, just so you know. Or you're here and you watched reading 1. But if you were contemplating the first group, this came out in the first group, just to let you know. That's a side note there. Okay, that I'm being told to put at the bottom, and I'm being told to start here. Feeling tied down or frustrated. Yoke. Okay, we're talking about the playfulness, and I'm being told to bring target back into the picture. And to leave this in the picture here. I'll try to get it out of the glare. I apologize for my fun little weird lighting here. I went to the Dollar Tree today and got stuff to light this with. It did not work out too well. And they're already dimming out. It's funny. The lights are already dimming out. I don't know why I'm supposed to say that, but the lights are already dimming out. So whatever you're feeling tied down or frustrated with, like it's dimming out. That's gonna, whatever that is, it's starting to fade away. And for some of you, this also relates to like you're frustrated with having to do all of these goal-oriented things. You need to schedule time into your life and into your day for you, just you. Okay, and then we have coins. Money will be coming to you. And I heard 10 of Pentacles. So, no, I'm not telling you you're about to win the lottery or something like that. But, I mean, this could be, you've been working really hard. You might get that promotion, and the promotion job might be easier than the one you're at right now. Okay, August. And it's so weird because I'm like, is this the sun or is this the moon? And I'm reading this. It is 12:46 in the morning, the day of the April 8th solar eclipse. And it's like, oh, the eclipse might be behind the clouds for some of you. Because this is technically relaxed and calm for the storm with the eclipse. Dealings or relationship with a younger man. I'm being told, like, create a relationship with your younger self that's still within you. And that's going to help you find more ways to not feel tied down and frustrated. And then we have feather. Someone you know is undependable and insecure. Oh, okay. These two go together. Sometimes I'm going to ask Spirit to try and help me word this correctly. Sometimes we feel like the child within us isn't responsible, and now that we're adults or we're growing up or we're at a certain age, that we can't be doing those things anymore. They're juvenile, and they're, you know, they'd make us undependable, and people wouldn't think, you know, our real work, if that's what you want to call it, is sincere or something like that. It isn't that the younger you is undependable and insincere, and allowing yourself to have that relationship with your younger self, your inner child, is not going to make you undependable and sincere. It's going to make you be able to get through the adulting part of life a lot easier. Okay. There's like, okay, I'm going to try and describe what I'm feeling. And some of you may feel like, you know, we don't even talk about this. This isn't open for discussion. Like, these things have to be done. This is the way they have to be done. This is what I'm supposed to do. I am responsible for this. No, I'm not going to even, I don't even want to hear what that has to say. And that it's making it very hard for me to, like, kind of get some of this message to come out, because it's being shoved down. It's just being pushed down in me, so that this voice that wants to come up, that actually has a lot of wisdom in it, and it's, you know, very connected to spirit, that everyone's inner child is very connected to spirit. Our inner children, like our very innocent young selves, weren't quite yet instructed completely to cut off this, you know, connection with the universe and spirit and with the cosmos and the we are all one kind of concept. So that inner child, believe it or not, isn't like I heard the word insignificant. And if you think your inner child is insignificant, or that deep voice inside, like, is insignificant, oh, no. That is like, that it's as profound as everything known in the universe. And like, it has a connection to that which knows everything in the universe, because it wasn't stifled yet. And right now it is stifled. And originally it gets stifled by those people outside of us. And as we get older, we reinforce that stifling. So what I'm thinking or feeling here is that for some of you, the way to, you know, not have to feel tied down and frustrated is to reconnect, definitely, with that inner child who has an unquestioning connection with all that there is and to all the wisdom of the universe within you. Okay. Move on is what I just heard. I don't know how to better. Family matters. For some of you, what I'm hearing is you're very focused on taking care of your family, or it was your family that kind of, that like we just talked about, like the external people stifled that innocent, I don't want to say innocent, but the untainted inner child. And now we're stifling it too. Maybe not just, for some of you it is so that you could feel like you can measure up with family. And the thing is, you're always going to measure up best if you're being your highest self, and you can't be your highest self without your base chakra, birth self, child self. Okay. Tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment, which I think that's kind of the thing. Learning to be able to celebrate that innocence, that youth, that intuitive birth self. Earth, I don't want to say birthed self, earthed self. It's your, I don't know how to explain that concept, and I've never heard anyone explain it before. That's like, probably, like, most of you probably already know about this, and I'm just like getting the message now. We talk a lot about the higher self, and all I can think of is like the forgotten child, root girl or something like that in the shaman's oracle deck, like where we lose that. So you have the higher self, but you have the earthed self, which has a lot of information imprinted from the universe. And I think the calling is to celebrate that. And that earthed self, inner child, we'll call it, is the one that can have fun and enjoyment and show us where fun and enjoyment is and how to experience that, but still be responsible. Let's see what we have here. Happiness. That's where your happiness is in that earth self. And having a relationship with that younger earthed self. If you know a better, there's got to be like another word for that. Like the earth, not an inner child, but like I've never heard that term before. The earthed self. I'm having so much trouble talking today too. But if you know a term for that, just leave something in the comments. Like if you want to elaborate on that and you know about that, because I don't know everything, and just sometimes stuff floats in and I'm like, shouldn't I have already known that and thought about that before? And it just comes out in a reading like this. So if you want to put that in the comments for anybody who might be confused and you know more about this, go ahead. Feel free to pop it in there and help each other out. Yeah, and you'd be helping me out too by putting something in the comments there if you know. Inkpot was also in group number 1. Just like the broken ring was, and I talked earlier about, you may want to check that one out. Problems to be resolved. And your path to resolving your problems is possibly not bombarding them with more of this goal-oriented, tied-down frustratedness, but more of reaching down into your untainted inner self. Maybe that's a better way of saying it instead of the birth self, the untainted inner self. Again, if you want to put more information about that in the comments to help people out, and I will love reading it to learn more. A deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So teapot, it's kind of nice to come out during the tea reading, to calm down and chill with the eclipse and all of its energy. I'm told, think back of in your youth, the closest friend you had. You know, that what one friend was like, wow, I really connected the most in the world to. And there'll be some hints to who you are when you think about that person that you connected to back then. In crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Crib, this is what I'm calling the earthed self or the untainted self. Again, please. I know. Oh, I should know this. Like, you know, like I don't like using the word should. I don't know why I haven't really developed language for this. I'm using birthed self and untainted self, as in the untainted self is what came into this world in this human body in this lifetime. So this really is about getting in touch with that. Your intuition is going to know how to handle situations. Looking around for what the rules are and what other people are saying should and shouldn't do might not be the best solution. Sometimes you've really got to trust your own self. And before you can trust yourself, you have to have a relationship with that inner untainted self. And as you get to, like it's saying, have fun with it, enjoy it. And it's like, someone you know, you think it's undependable and insincere, but believe it or not, that birthed self, the untainted self, is one of the most dependable parts of you and the most sincere parts of you. And thinking back to that earliest close friend you had and thinking how you felt inside, that may help you get a better picture of that part of yourself. Okay, we have financial pinch. And I mean, like, we have money will be coming your way, goal-oriented, feeling tied down and frustrated. So I'm not going to ignore the fact that some of you are... I don't want to dismiss that anybody might be going through financial hardships. That's a pretty common thing right now. I'm just going to acknowledge that's there. That many, you know, some of you watching this, yes, that is a situation you're in. But that's kind of its own reading in its own self. It's not kind of in this scope. Here in this reading, and I'm not supposed to, and there, what else am I supposed to say there, Spirit? It's just Spirit wants you to know you are acknowledged and you are seen, and the universe does know, and Spirit does know the struggle you're going through if you are in the financial pinch situation, okay? It's just Spirit wanting you to know you are seen, you are heard, Your situation is known, and I'm being told there there are things being done behind the scenes in the spirit world, in beyond the 3D. Okay, and more will be revealed to you at another time, is what I just was told to tell you. So that was kind of like a little side message there. But back to the big picture of the story here. Financial pinch is, in relation to what we were talking about earlier. Some of you may have thought that, like, your job status, your house, what car you drive. I know that sounds so cliche, but some of you might feel like those are all things. And some of you will be like, yeah, and you know what? I am never going to have that car that's going to make them think I'm all of this or I'm all that. And, you know, getting out of the financial pinch, well, my bank account determines how much I'm worth. That BS, that's just BS, okay? Your bank account doesn't determine how much you're worth. And in case you didn't know it, every single human being on the planet is worth the exact amount, the same exact amount. Every single one of us is worth the exact same amount. Okay. It kind of sounds weird to say that because you're like, well, there's some people who like are really, doing a lot of, things that hurt people. It's like they're still worth the same. Every single spirit is worth the same. And inside every body, every person is a spirit. Every spirit is equal in value. Everyone. Okay? And somebody needs to hear that specific thing. No one's worth more than you. No one's worth less than you. Not one person on this planet is worth more than you, and not one person on this planet is worth less than you. And there is nothing you have to do to earn your worth. Period. The end. That's it. There's nothing you have to do to earn your worth. Your existence is your value, just as the same as everyone else, and everyone's value is exactly equal. Okay? Last T card. Door. Opportunities are waiting for you. And just an encouragement, we're doing this for right before the solar eclipse happens. What time is it on the clock? It just changed from 1:04 in the morning to 1:05 in the morning. And we're at 1:3259 on the video. Okay. But this is just, you're being invited to have that relationship with the birth child, the untainted child, to understand your value already exists. It was never less. It can never be less. Your value can never be more. And it can never be less. It'll always be exactly the same value as every single person on the planet. And you're being invited to walk into this door of getting to know so much about you, so much about others, how to interact, and I'm looking at this card, money will be coming to you. And I'm hearing that this isn't in a financial way. We're talking about value in a different way. So there's a lot of what I don't know how to even say that phrase. Why can't I talk tonight? I did say earlier in this reading, it's like, no, we don't talk about that stuff. worth this and what's worth that, the external things, that's all going to change. Like, what has value and meaning to you, you're being given the opportunity to go through the door and let all of that change. And this feeling tied down and frustrated, it can fade away. You know, problems can be resolved. This is the path to the problems being resolved. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's get, is there anything you want me to say, Spirit? Just the serendipity card. I mean, the serendipity card here says, you know, you may have already started this. You may be at the point where you just needed to hear this so you could get started. Or this might be something that you're like, and just wait a little while, okay? The serendipity, it's going to come at the right time. And if you keep an open mind to things, you will start seeing so much that you didn't realize was there. That is beautiful. That is, you know, value and gifts, and they're all these things are going to get redefined in so many ways. And it's just, if you allow serendipity to happen and you keep your mind open to it, and just even if it's out of curiosity, you know, I mean, you're kind of listening to a tarot and oracle reading, so I'm pretty sure you're probably open to some of the serendipity stuff already. But it doesn't mean that we, you know, just because you know, you can be open to this, but still have these really strong walls. And the thing is, we're not even talking about knocking down those walls. We're talking about the universe is just going to open the door and say, get the hell out of there. What are you doing in that prison you put yourself in? Get out. We're opening the doors. Come out and play. Okay. So let's see what a Cozy Witch Tarot has to say. Get some cards from here. Decide me to pull the right cards. What you'd like this card to know. And do you want me to shuffle again? No. Okay, take the bottom card. At the bottom, we have the Four of Pentacles. Treat yourself to something shiny every now and then. And it's really a very interesting variant on the Four of Pentacles. Because just like the King of Nothing is usually the Four of Pentacles. I'm being told. Okay. Okay, I'm being told use the gold deck. Okay. I didn't get any other decks out for anyone else. Can take. For whatever reason, we are supposed to look at this, so bear with me on it. Come on. And I'm doing this, and I'm like, why doesn't it just pop out? And there's so much to go through, but like the Empress is there. You are heading towards being the Empress. Okay? And that, you know, you have a victory coming. And this heavy load that you're carrying, you're going to put down. The Ten of Pentacles is here. It's coming. But you've got to get away from this feeling trapped in your own castle. You've got to go through that door and stop feeling like, you know, you're going to be left out of the cold if you don't keep yourself safe in here. And I'm at a point where I'm like, are you sure my deck has a Four of Pentacles in here? What's going on? And I'm feeling like some of you might be actually questioning yourself. Well, like other people might have that in them, but I don't know if I have it in me. And okay, guess what? You do. This is Four of Pentacles, okay? And it's like, I'll try to do this so you can see it. Yeah, my dollar store lighting it just isn't working out great today. But like look at the contrast of these two cards. Let me see if I can. I don't know, just treat yourself to something shiny every now and then. Four of Pentacles. Like, just give yourself a little gift of something that sparkles. Like, give yourself a gift of something that makes your eyes sparkle. Instead of trying to hold on in this feeling tied down and frustrated and goal-oriented. You don't have to be this Four of Pentacles, king of nothing, grasping desperately at everything. You can be the Four of Pentacles who finds the treasures based on whether or not it makes your eyes sparkle with joy. Okay? And here's this. Slowly but surely, you're going places, Knight of Pentacles. Okay? It's going to take time to do this. Okay? You're not going to get there instantaneously. So, what do we have here? We have the Emperor. Being the authority of your own life comes with a lot of responsibility. And there's the clock. This is like this pressure that you've put on yourself. And we do this. I mean, we can put so much pressure on ourselves to be like, okay, I gotta. And it's making, things miserable. But look at the doorway right behind her. The doorway's right there. All this person has to do in this picture is stop looking at the clock and figuring out like what time they have to do everything. All they have to do is stand up, turn around, and walk through the door. They're already on the steps. Three of Swords. It's okay to cry. And there's a part of this that came through that said, you know what? To do this means I have to acknowledge that I've been living my life, in a way that wasn't true to me and true to my higher self and who, Spirit wanted me to be. It's okay to cry about that. But we don't need to look back and say we lived the wrong way. We lived the way we were meant to live so we could learn something in this lifetime. So it's not something to regret. Oh, I wasted so many years doing it this way when I could have been happy and I could have been doing it that way. You didn't waste anything. You're here, which means you haven't wasted anything. It's what you learn, and we all learn through things. And we can say they were regrets, or we can say they were lessons, and we're blessed with the wisdom we've gained. And it's okay to cry. It's okay to cry and be like, wow, how did I get that wrong? I feel bad I got it wrong. But thank you for letting me get it right now. And what the rights and wrongs are, you're going to define yourself. I mean, you're going to figure that out. I can't tell you exactly how to live your life. I mean, you're going to have to figure out how to live your life the way that your true self is meant to live and was put here to live. Okay. And Page of Pentacles. When life gives you lemons, make enchanted lemonade. Okay, I know this is a tough message to hear, and I think this is a sweet card to end it with. Is like, yeah, I just gave you a whole bunch of lemons about how you've been living life. And guess what? Now you get to go make some enchanted lemonade. So don't feel bad. And don't take anything that I told you. And here I'm being told to show you the next card underneath that Four of Pentacles that took forever to find is the Ace of Wands. You grabbing hold of what your true passion is and figuring it out and saying, you know what? I know what it is now. I'm going to do it. So don't take it as a harsh lecture or anything. It's just, you know, sometimes things come through and they're not easy to hear, and but they're worth hearing, you know. And there's actually, like I said so many times before, like, what's the birthed self, untainted self thing? Can you put that in the comments? Because I should know about that. I think I don't know. I don't know the language for that. I'm kind of just hearing what Spirit's telling me. So I mean, I learned a lot in this lesson, in this lesson, in this reading too. You know, anything that comes channeled through me is, I kind of feel like, you know, the messages that a reader is given to deliver, I think Spirit does choose the messenger. And a lot of times it's because the messenger needs to hear the message too. So I will definitely be looking back at this reading and watching it because, you know, I need to, as the person watching the reading, take this in rather than the person trying to deliver it. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's... And look what's underneath that, the Ace of Wands, the Strength card. So you've got all the strength you need. You have all the courage and power and everything. And everything slid off, the Seven of Wands. You can totally fight back all of those false beliefs. And you'll be victorious, okay? All right, I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. And thank you for letting me do this reading. By letting me do this for you, I think you've taught me a lot, and hopefully I'll be able to check out the comments, and there'll be a lot more for me to learn, especially from those of you who know about some of the stuff we discussed, particularly in this reading. Share your wisdom. Always, of course, be mindful and be supportive of each other in the comments. Always put it into a positive, affirming light, however you share the information, because we never want to feel like, hey, you know, we just talked about how everyone on the planet has the exact same value and worth. So, the last thing to say, of course, is I am experimenting with a new feature on YouTube, which lets me reply to your comments with a short video. So I want this to be a very interactive community. Besides just like you leave a comment and I comment back, I feel like kind of that's weird. I want it to be very active in conversing among, you know, y'all with each other in the comments and everything, but also in reply. And I know sometimes at the end of a reading, there's like a lingering question and you need another card. So if you've gone through this reading and you want me to pull another card, you can put that in the comments. The odds that I'll get to, there's no way I'd get to like pulling a card and doing a video reply to every single person who posts for that. But if there's something I'm called to do, and if I have the energetic strength and everything in me to be able to do that. I'll get to ones I can. So you're welcome to put it in there if you feel comfortable doing that. And then I'll hopefully this whole like it'll be like a short. What it is I can post a short, you know, YouTube shorts. I can post a short and I can set it so that it just shows up to your comment and it doesn't like go out to all of YouTube. It'll just go to your comment, and then anybody who's like scrolling through the comments will be able to see it, but it won't be like out on the feed or anything like that. So I'm being told that there are a couple of you with this reading who need a couple extra cards, so I will try to be mindful of making sure for this reading particularly. Do mention that you are in group 3, so that'll give me a little notification, because I am being told that there are people in group 3 who do need more cards. But like as a group, as a general reading, we're not going to get you the cards you need. So go ahead and put it in the comments if you're one of those people watching this. It is a timeless reading, so it'll be around for a while. I don't know, you know, like months after I post this video if I'll still be doing that. But for those of you catching it pretty early on, you know, just... there's something we haven't said. There's something we still need to do, and I don't know what it... just being told. What is here? The three of Swords in reverse. So whatever heartache and pain, it will be going away. And the Knight of Swords is just a reminder. Be careful with your words to yourself. Don't be, you know, you don't have to be harsh and judgmental. If you find that you're saying all these negatives and you should, and it's just like, you're just, you know, like kind of like off with our heads kind of thing every time you try to step out of this I've got to be a responsible adult thing, you know, just try to steer away from that. Remember, the universe is giving you the doorway to a whole new way of perceiving yourself and what your purpose and how to be is. So it's a big thing, and nobody's alone in doing it. It wouldn't come out this strong in a general reading if you're the only one. So you're totally not alone. And with that, I definitely want to say, like, if you're having trouble with this, there's never anything wrong with getting professional help. By the way, just so you know, watching tarot readings on YouTube does not qualify as getting professional help. Okay? These can be, you know, helpful for meditation, for getting ideas and so forth. But when it comes to the real hard work, you know, find the right professional if you need to. And don't worry about what other people think. And quite frankly, you don't even have to tell other people. Your business is your business, and you take care of what you need to take care of you, okay? So, happy solar eclipse. It is 1:25 in the morning, and thank you for letting me do this reading. Like I said, I'm going to go back and watch this because I'm pretty sure there's a few things I need to learn as a watcher of this one.